Good morning from Alaska. This is Showtime with Sarah. I have a special guest here this morning, but he had to come in disguise, since he is supposed to be making presentations on leadership at an educational conference in Grand Rapids. Good morning, Al.
Good morning, Sarah, but you promised not to use my real name.
Gee whiz, Al, I mean Larry. I am so sorry. Now I understand you have a special message for your friends at Henry Ford Macomb Hospitals.
Yes, I do, and I like the way you say Macomb. Actually, it is pronounced Macomb.
I'll try to remember that, Al.
It's Larry.
I'll get it right next time. You betcha. By the way, is that the place where Barbara Rossman works? I hear a lot of good things about her.
Yes, Barbara is an excellent CEO and she has an outstanding leadership team.
So, what would you like to tell the folks at Macomb? I mean Macomb.
Well, every year the folks at Henry Ford Macomb have a strategic planning retreat and I am asked to make some opening remarks to set the tone. But this year my day job is getting in the way of volunteer work, so I could not be there with them today.
That's too bad, Al.
It's Larry.
Sorry. So what else would you like to tell your friends at Macomb?
Well, we are proud to be part of a larger system. It is the Henry Ford Health System. This year the system has made excellent progress in the areas of collaboration, integration, and transformation. We will continue to work on those goals in the coming year as well.
And have your hospitals made progress this past year?
Oh yes. The people there have made excellent progress during this past year. We have been working to bring two fine organizations together as one. In fact, the high point of the year was bringing the two medical staffs together as one.
How many doctors was that?
Several hundred.
Are you telling me that you were able to bring several hundred doctors together as one group? What caliber rifle did you have to use?
No, Sarah. Not everything has to be done with a gun. If you have good leadership and goodwill, you can do almost anything. And we have outstanding leaders throughout the organization. The board is very proud of the work they all do.
I'm sure you are right. But sometimes you can get things done a lot faster with a gun. So, what else did you accomplish last year?
We built a brand new road. It goes all the way up to Hall Road. People can get to the hospital much faster than before.
Bet you didn't get any federal money to pay for it.
That is right. But how did you know?
You just said the road goes somewhere. Anyone knows that there is no government money for something that goes somewhere. You only get money when something goes nowhere. Like bridges.
Thanks. I will be sure to tell our people that next year we should plan for things that go nowhere so we can get government money to pay for them.
Swell. So what else do you want to tell your friends at Macomb? I mean Macomb.
Well, our planning retreats always focus on change, and as you know things are changing faster than ever.
I thought so too, but they didn't change fast enough back in 2008.
Well, some would say they did. Anyway, I would also like to tell the folks that even though we have made a lot of progress, we have a lot of challenges ahead of us next year. And we will have to make an extra effort to balance our budget.
I was always able to balance my budget in Alaska. Maybe I can help you. I have some really good ideas.
Thank you, Sarah, but I don't think that will be necessary. Our people will work together and somehow they will find a way to make it work. They always do.
Do you have any new ways to raise money next year?
Well, we may have to depend more on fundraising. This past year we have had several parlor parties to help people know the needs of the hospital and how they can help.
We have those too. We call them tea parties. But we didn't raise much money from them. And we don't serve tea. We do bring guns though.
I will suggest that as a possible idea for next year.
Is it true that you have some work to do on your patient satisfaction scores?
Yes, we do. That is an important goal for us. We are also working very hard on improving quality. That is another important goal for us. The entire system is very dedicated to quality.
But do you think you have a good hospital now?
Oh yes. It is very good.
How is your emergency department?
It is great. Our goal this year is to get trauma designations for both of our hospital emergency rooms.
How about your cardiac, ICU, cancer, surgical, joint replacement and stroke programs?
They are the best.
What about your rehab program?
It is up and running better than ever and it will grow even larger next year.
What about your OBGYN program? You know, we have a lot of young girls get pregnant in Alaska. Lots of long nights. There is only so much TV you can watch. Even some of us older women get very lonely on those long nights.
That is way too much information.
Well, how about your psychiatry program?
It is very good. You really should make an appointment there sometime.
Well, Al, if you had just one wish for Henry Ford Macomb, what would it be?
It's Larry. And my one wish would be that this year we can prove to people that our Warren Hospital is a viable investment.
Who do you have to convince about that?
Well, first, we have to prove it to ourselves. Then we have to prove it to some top leaders at the system level.
Well, would you like to borrow my gun to help convince them?
That may actually be a good idea.
Do you have any other wishes for the hospital?
Yes. I hope that we can continue to bring more top doctors to the hospital. And I know money is tight, but we could really use some capital funds so we can keep adding and improving our clinical programs. And we really need to get more private patient rooms at both hospital locations.
So let me see, if I understand it. Your goal is to make the Warren Hospital a real success. You plan to make continued progress toward integration and collaboration. You want to get a trauma designation at both hospitals. You want to recruit more top doctors and make some strategic capital investments so you can improve your patient satisfaction scores and improve quality throughout the region.
I am amazed that you could remember all of that.
You betcha. Well, our time is almost up. Is there anything else you want to tell your friends at Macomb?
It's Macomb. And I would like to tell everyone watching how much we appreciate the time they are giving to this very important planning process. We know that they are all very busy people.
Do you think you will be able to attend the planning session tomorrow, Al?
It's Larry. And I don't know yet. My sessions run into the evening, but I will try to be there. They get started pretty early.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our time is up. I hope you can all join me next time, when we will continue our focus on healthcare issues. We will try to answer the question of just how big is the advertising budget at Beaumont Hospital. And we will also ask my favorite question, is St. John really anything more than an expensive dress? Thanks for spending time with us today, Al.
It's Larry.
See you all next time. I hope your planning retreat is a real success. Bye-bye from Alaska.